Way. We are the Sports Kings. We're being heard on Spreaker.com and the Spreaker app for all your mobile devices. Please download it. Make sure you guys are following us. You first got to search Sports Kings Live, then follow us, then click the little thought bubble. You guys can get in on the conversation as well. When you guys, if you guys aren't listening to this live and you're hearing it later, go ahead and click that little heart under the waveform so you can give us some likes as well. I keep forgetting to say that. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Sports Kings Live, and the email sportskingslive@gmail.com. We'll be right back with the final hour of the week. Guess I need to turn the volume up first. Sorry.
Man, do I love card night. You ready, boys? You got a king?
Go, fish dad!
Oh, come on. This is WWE superstar Titus O'Neil. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Learn more at 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Big Mike.
Yep, and this is RC, Rod Calloway.
First of all, we'd like to thank everybody for being down with the Kings and for supporting Sports Kings Live.
Your listens, downloads, likes, and follows have allowed this show to grow by leaps and bounds in just a few months.
Now, if you have a product or a business and you'd like to promote it on this show,
it's simple. Just email us at sportskingslive@gmail.com. And once again, thank you for being down with the Kings.
Welcome back. Hour number 2, Sports Kings Live. Had to take a quick sip of some water real quick. I'm Big Mike, partner Rob Calloway with me. Back off hiatus, hanging out with the ballers down at Phillips Arena. We're being heard via Spreaker.com and the Spreaker app. For all your mobile devices, download the app, search Sports Kings Live, then follow us, and then click on the little thought bubble while we're actually broadcasting live, and you guys can get in on the conversation as well. You guys can also hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, Tumblr as well at Sports Kings Live, and email us sportskingslive@gmail.com. The first hour was full of NBA draft talk. The NBA draft came and went yesterday. We also got into some foolishness about color-changing condoms and a good story about a young man named Mosiah Bridges, who actually provided every bow tie that you saw last night that a prospective NBA player, a draftee, was wearing. This young 13-year-old boy who has a $200,000 company annually. Yeah, he did that. He created all these ties for these young men. So this hour, I guess not guess, but I want to start off by talking about something that I didn't know that we were going to be able to talk about this, because it's a good social moment, but I didn't really see initially the sports tie-in. And what I'm alluding to is the Supreme Court making a ruling today that constitutionally gay people should have always been allowed to be married. It's not something that they made a new law or anything like that. They just kind of interpreted the one that was on the books already. And it made me, like, I'm always that guy that, if people get a chance to pursue happiness, because there's no guarantee. Plenty of people married that's miserable, so there's no guarantee that marriage is going to bring you happiness. But the opportunity to pursue happiness. My sister-in-law is a lesbian, so here's the thing too, and I got to figure out a way. I got to figure out a way to sell this, because I don't do weddings. Like, I don't, but like, I have to do this one. Like, not I want to, I have to. It's imperative that I go to a gay wedding, like none other thing in this world. But I got to figure out a way to sell it to my old lady, because I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. When her grandma died, guess who didn't go to the funeral? Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy. Because I don't do funerals either. You know what I mean? But yeah, gay wedding. I can't not. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't not do that. I need to see how this happens. Like, with everything in me. So she is I think she got a new girlfriend now. I haven't met her, but from what I understand, they're pretty serious. So, and then she's been wanting the girlfriend she was with before for like 10 years, over a decade. They wanted to get married as well, but obviously they couldn't legally. So now they can. Okay, so moving on. And then the reaction happened, as with everything now. Everything has to have everyone feels like, there's some sort of open forum now. And there is, I guess. There is. But, we have to immediately respond to things, either in a positive or negative, even in support or not support. Okay, let's start with the positive side of things first, right? The people who are all, our gay friends get to be married now and they get to be happy. But then the hashtag. And God, if you guys listen to the show, you know how I feel about foolish. Just every damn
check my hashtag
cause has to have a hashtag.
Check my hashtag. Check my hashtag.
So now the hashtag is, I think, love conquers, or love rules, or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I don't really remember what it is. Excuse me. But some of the athletes, some that you would expect to have had a reaction to what happened, and some that you may not even know who they are, reacted. Jason Collins, one that you would have expected. He said, "What a day to celebrate." He's at Jason Collins 98, by the way. What a day to celebrate. Today also happens to be my parents' 39th wedding anniversary. That's huge. That's 39 years, dude. Congrats to all who celebrate love. Love wins. It's hashtag love, and then he put hashtag love wins. That's the hashtag attached to this.
Yeah, Coop been tweeting that all day.
Has he?
What up with that, Coop?
Seriously?
What up with that, Coop?
Has he really?
He just hashtagged it on our page.
Really? I'm going to talk about that here in a second. I'm going to talk about that here in just a second. Let me get through these tweets and then the other side. Well, I'll do it after this. Olympic silver medalist Marty Fish. See, that's somebody who I don't know who it is, but she says, congratulations to all who can live their lives. She meant to say the way. She put they way. The way they choose. Proud day.
No, she meant they way.
Nah.
They live it they way.
Oh, she live lives the way they choose is what she meant to put. Then Alex Morgan, who is one of the young ladies that's playing soccer tonight. Finally, a big step in the right direction for our country. Robbie Rogers, who is a gay soccer player who now plays for the Los Angeles Galaxy. Excuse me. He won the MLS Cup with them in 2014. He says this could be the best Pride Month ever. Oh my God! Speaking of, I didn't even think about that. It's about to go digital in the A, cuz. Wee.
Atlanta we just had our first two lesbians got married today, so they were Georgia's first same-sex marriage.
Good for them. But yeah, the Pride weekend, because they have them every other week here in Atlanta. It's like a different one every weekend here.
Be like Black Pride, White Pride, Latino Pride,
lesbians,
and they all come together.
Then the gays, it's gonna be on smash. That was Robbie Rogers. I want to get through all of them. Then Ben Scrives of the Edmonton Oilers. He says, gay marriage legal in all 50 states. What a day. Then
Michael Sam didn't say anything?
We'll get to Michael Sam here in a second. Yeah. He's entered the world of douchebaggery. Kenneth Fareed. You might wonder why is Kenneth Fareed talking about not wondering why, because everyone can. But Kenneth Fareed, his mom is actually a lesbian. And he grew up with essentially two moms. Love conquers all. Hashtag same-sex marriage finally legal in all 50 states. I'm so happy for the hashtag LGBT community. Thank you. Hashtag SCOTUS. And hashtag love is in the air. And then Jeremy Blevins of the New York. No, I'm sorry. Who is Jeremy Blevins? Oh, he's a Mets pitcher. I'm sorry. He just put hashtag love wins. Jason Babin. defensive end for the New York Jets. Hashtag equal for all. And then the 49ers changed their logo to the
Rainbow.
Yeah, the LGBT flag. They put hashtag love wins. And, of course, Martina Navratilova. Last year on June 26th, my wife Julia's birthday, DOMA, was overturned. This year, same-sex marriage is a right for all of us. Yeah. And then finally, the long snapper for the Indianapolis Colts, Matt Overton, put, life was intended to be lived with happiness, joy, love, and pizza. My man. Everyone deserves to have that. And he's right. He's right. That's something that I try to live by as well. Everyone deserves to have their happiness. Here's what I want to talk about, though. The hashtag, love wins. To me, this ain't a matter of love. No marriage is. To me. This is my opinion. Not even mine. You know what I mean? When my old lady, when she wanted to get married, or when we had the conversation, I don't want to just put it on her. We had the conversation about marriage. I made it very, very clear to her that if it happens today, I'm not gonna love you anymore tomorrow. It's not that's not gonna change. It's just gonna be a matter of some logistical things legally.
Legality.
Right.
Legality.
And to me, that was my whole point for gay people. Like, they deserve rights. It's a human rights thing to me. Like, damn, love. You know what I mean? Because all this means now is that the divorce rate's going to go up. Because, because inevitably, you're still talking about two people getting together. And what I hope doesn't happen, be honest with you, and it's almost inevitable that it will, because, I guess, not this case. Because, like, Martina Navratilova talked about it being overturned initially, but this is the Supreme Court. It don't get no higher than this. This can't get overturned. Right. So I was going to say, just a bunch of gay people just rushing out to get married because they can, and not thinking it through. The same way I'd feel about a bunch of heterosexual people doing the same thing. Going out and doing it because you can, and not really thinking about the fact that, I like this person, but do I really want to, commit that way to this person?
Well, I mean, the whole dating thing is always awesome. It's when everything else changes, and it's like that. I mean, that's the thing that the gay community. That's what they go discover. Like, damn, we should have just kept dating.
I don't say that
this
either.
marriage thing. Marriage thing is overrated.
Because again, see, this is why we got to get away from the love wins thing, because this is about people having rights, people who build lives together. And if they were to die, the government would take half of their money because they don't recognize their union. See, that's the BS to me.
I will say this. There are a lot of companies out here these days that, because I know when my wife worked at MARTA, because she used to be an accountant at MARTA. I think it was MARTA, or it might have been at the airport, one of them. But they allow, because the same-sex marriages weren't recognized, so they called them same-sex unions or whatnot, right?
Or domestic partnerships.
And domestic partners. There you go, domestic partners. And basically what they would allow you to do, they would recognize your domestic partner when you put them on your paperwork, like, health care. You sign up for, you get a job, they give you, like, life insurance in case you die while you work there, and they recognize all of that stuff.
They do that at our old place. At CBS, they do that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do that. Well, you wouldn't really have to, but yeah, they do it at CBS as well. But the issue there is that it's only for same sex. Like, I couldn't, like, if anything would happen, I couldn't put if we weren't married, I couldn't put her on as my domestic partner because we're not same sex.
Right.
So it's kind of, unbalanced in that sense as well. But yeah, a lot of companies do that, but I'm talking about the government. Like, if you build something with someone, they will take half of your stuff before they divvy it up to your loved one. And if you have a kid together, and you adopt a kid, or you do the in vitro thing, like Brittany Griner and them, yeah, you can't even. It's just weird and stupid. So to me, it was more about just somebody having their normal human rights. You know what I mean? And having their union with another person recognized, so that you're not stealing from people. So, and then there is obviously, if there's going to be that side of things, there's going to be the other side of it. And,
of course,
what's that kid's name?
You got to have that.
The cornerback. There's a cornerback from the Minnesota Vikings. His name is, it's right here in front of me, dude. Josh something.
Yeah, I saw that story.
Josh Robinson. Here it is. Josh Robinson.